Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're diving deep into the dark heart of the unknown, exploring the places that make your skin crawl and your blood run cold. I'm talking about the top 10 scariest places you should never visit alone. These locations are known for their eerie atmospheres and spine-chilling histories. From haunted forests to abandoned asylums, we're about to embark on a journey that will test the limits of your courage. So buckle up, make sure you've got a nightlight handy, and get ready to explore the terrifying unknown. We're kicking off our list beneath the bustling streets of Paris in the chilling depths of the catacombs. Imagine miles of tunnels, but instead of brick and mortar, they're lined with the bones of over 6 million Parisians. We're talking skulls stacked wall to wall, femurs arranged in chilling patterns, a literal city of the dead. The air down here is heavy, thick with the weight of centuries and the silent energy of millions of souls. You can feel the change in the atmosphere the moment you step foot down here. A sudden drop in temperature, an almost oppressive silence, and this unsettling feeling that you're not alone. People have reported hearing whispers echoing through the tunnels, disembodied footsteps trailing behind them, and shadowy figures lurking just beyond the range of their lights. The catacombs are a stark reminder of our own mortality, a place where the veil between our world and the next feels dangerously thin. Next, we travel to Mexico, to a place where childhood nightmares become a chilling reality. Just south of Mexico City, hidden amongst the canals of Xochimilco, lies Isla de las Muñecas, the island of the dolls. Here, hundreds, maybe even thousands of decaying dolls hang from trees, their lifeless eyes staring blankly out from the foliage. These aren't cute toys. They're weathered, dismembered, and shrouded in an oppressive silence that's more unnerving than any scream. Legend has it that the dolls are possessed by the spirit of a young girl who drowned in the surrounding waters. They say her spirit still lingers here, seeking solace through the dolls and lashing out at those who dare disturb her resting place. Locals tell stories of the dolls whispering to each other, their heads turning to follow visitors and their limbs moving on their own. The island of the dolls is a place where innocence takes on a sinister edge, a stark reminder that sometimes the things that should bring comfort can be the most terrifying. Our journey now takes us to the base of Mount Fuji in Japan, to a place shrouded in sorrow and despair. Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Suicide Forest, has an infamous reputation. This dense woodland with its gnarled trees and thick undergrowth has become a magnet for those seeking to end their lives. The silence here is deafening, broken only by the wind rustling through the leaves and the occasional bird call. It's a silence that seems to seep into your very being, amplifying every thought and fear. Some say the magnetic iron deposits in the soil disrupt compasses, making it easy to get lost, both physically and mentally. But the true source of unease here is the palpable energy of sadness and despair, the residual echoes of countless lost souls. Aokigahara is a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the darkness that can consume the human spirit. Chapter 4. The Stanley Hotel, where inspiration turns to terror. From the depths of the forest, we venture to the towering peaks of Colorado, to a hotel that needs no introduction, the Stanley Hotel. This grand old building, with its sprawling corridors and imposing facade, was the inspiration for Stephen King's iconic horror novel, The Shining. But the terror here isn't confined to the pages of a book. Guests have reported encounters with ghostly children on the 4th floor, the sound of a piano playing in the dead of night, and even full-bodied apparitions in their rooms. There's an undeniable energy here, a feeling that you're constantly being watched, that something unseen lurks just beyond your peripheral vision. Room 217, the infamous suite that sparked King's imagination, remains a hotspot for paranormal activity, with guests reporting cold spots, flickering lights, and luggage being unpacked by unseen hands. The Stanley Hotel stands as a testament to the power of imagination and the fine line between inspiration and terror. Chapter 5. Poveglia Island, the island abandoned by time and humanity. Our next destination takes us to the murky waters of the Venetian lagoon, to an island shrouded in darkness and despair, Poveglia. This small island, just a stone's throw from the vibrant city of Venice, has a history as chilling as its present. Poveglia served as a quarantine zone during the Black Death, a final resting place for thousands stricken by the plague. Later it became a mental asylum, its halls echoing with the screams of tortured souls. The energy here is palpable, a suffocating blanket of sorrow and suffering. Locals refuse to set foot on the island, claiming it's cursed, haunted by the tormented spirits of those who died within its shores. Fishermen steer clear, fearing their nets will dredge up human remains, a chilling reminder of the island's gruesome past. Poveglia stands as a chilling reminder of the darkest chapters of human history, a place where the veil between our world and the next feels perilously thin. Chapter 6, Eastern State Penitentiary, where punishment echoes through time. We journey now to the heart of Philadelphia, to a place where brutality and despair seep from the very walls, Eastern State Penitentiary. This former prison, once at the forefront of penal reform, is now a haunting reminder of the human capacity for cruelty. The silence within these cell blocks is deafening, broken only by the creak of rusted bars and the echo of your own footsteps. But beneath the silence lies a cacophony of whispers, screams and moans, the residual energy of countless tortured souls. Eastern State was designed to inspire penitence in its inmates, but for many it only brought madness and despair. Solitary confinement, sensory deprivation and brutal punishments were the norm, leaving many men broken and lost. It's no wonder that this place is considered one of the most haunted prisons in America, with reports of shadowy figures, disembodied laughter, and even full-bodied apparitions of former inmates. Eastern State Penitentiary stands as a chilling testament to the dark side of human nature and the enduring power of pain and suffering. Chapter 7. The Tower of London, where history haunts the living. From the depths of American history, we travel across the Atlantic to the banks of the River Thames, to a fortress steeped in blood and legend, the Tower of London. This imposing structure has served as a royal palace, a treasury, and most infamously a prison and execution site. Within these ancient walls, kings have been crowned, traitors have been beheaded, and secrets have been buried. The tower's history is a tapestry woven with threads of power, ambition, and betrayal. And where there is such a concentration of human drama, there are bound to be restless spirits. Anne Boleyn, perhaps the tower's most famous resident, is said to still roam the grounds, her headless form a chilling reminder of her tragic fate. But Anne is just one of many spirits said to haunt this historic fortress. Visitors and guards alike have reported encounters with shadowy figures, disembodied voices, and even the feeling of being touched by unseen hands. The Tower of London stands as a stark reminder that history is never truly buried, and some stories continue to unfold long after the protagonists are gone. Chapter 8 at 10. The Myrtles Plantation, where Southern charm masks a dark secret. We journey now to the heart of Louisiana, to a plantation steeped in Southern charm and shrouded in chilling tales, the Myrtles Plantation. This antebellum mansion, with its elegant columns and sprawling grounds, seems to ooze history and secrets. But beneath the veneer of Southern hospitality lies a darkness that refuses to be silenced. The Myrtles is said to be built on a Native American burial ground, and legend has it that the land itself is cursed. Over the years, there have been countless reports of paranormal activity within the mansion's walls. Guests have reported seeing the ghostly figure of a former slave, Chloe, who is said to have been murdered on the property. Unexplained noises, cold spots, and objects moving on their own are commonplace here. Some visitors claim to have even captured photographic evidence of the supernatural, adding fuel to the fire of the Myrtles' haunted reputation. The Myrtles Plantation stands as a chilling reminder that some secrets refuse to stay buried, and the past can have a powerful grip on the present. Chapter 9. The Ancient Ram Inn, where evil lurks beneath the surface. Our journey takes us now to the rolling hills of Gloucestershire, England, to a place where time seems to stand still, the Ancient Ram Inn. This unassuming building, with its low ceilings and crooked beams, dates back to the 12th century. But don't let its quaint exterior fool you. The Ancient Ram Inn is widely considered to be one of the most haunted places in all of Britain. Legend has it that the inn was built on a pagan burial ground, and over the centuries it has been the site of countless tragedies, from murders to suicides. Guests and paranormal investigators have reported experiencing a wide range of terrifying phenomena within the inn's walls. Disembodied voices whisper through the corridors, furniture moves on its own, and icy cold spots send shivers down your spine. Some even claim to have encountered demonic entities here, malevolent forces lurking in the shadows, waiting to prey on the unsuspecting. The ancient Ram Inn is not for the faint of heart. It's a place where the veil between our world and the next feels paper thin, and the forces of darkness are never far away. Chapter 10. The Queen Mary, a luxurious vessel sailing on a sea of spirits. Our final destination takes us to the sunny shores of Long Beach, California, to a majestic ocean liner that has become a permanent fixture on the waterfront, the Queen Mary. This retired luxury vessel, once a symbol of elegance and grandeur, now sails on a sea of whispers and shadows. During her time as a passenger ship, the Queen Mary witnessed her fair share of tragedy. From accidental deaths to suicides, the ship has become a repository for countless lost souls, their energy lingering within her steel hull. Today, guests and staff report encountering these restless spirits throughout the ship. Footsteps echo down empty corridors, doors slam shut on their own, and ghostly figures appear in the dead of night. One of the most haunted areas of the ship is said to be the first-class swimming pool, where the apparition of a young girl who drowned many years ago is often seen. Her laughter, they say, can still be heard echoing through the empty pool deck. The Queen Mary is a haunting reminder that even in the most beautiful and luxurious of settings, darkness can lurk beneath the surface. Thanks for joining us on this spine-tingling journey. We've explored the darkest corners of the globe, uncovering the secrets and stories that send shivers down your spine. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more chilling content. And remember, some places are better left unexplored. Sweet dreams.